Hey Jonesy Babes and Anonymous Jonesy Babes, and welcome back to my channel. So I just want to have a brief discussion about Dre. Now, on the call between Nesto and Dion, there was an unknown male that said, was basically saying what's up to Nesto. Nesto knew who the person is, but they didn't say any name or anything like that, which is fine. It's cool. Because I figured by now they're not going to try to give the people too much to listen to anyway, and that the calls are going to be kind of dry. So I figured that was going to happen. But when Shay said that from PCFP, she said that Nesto tried calling Dre on numerous occasions, and Dre never answered the phone. And I wonder why Dre is not picking up the phone. It can't be because he's working, because we heard phone calls when Dre was working, right? He'd be driving and they'd be on the phone talking. He telling Nesto what next destination he had to go to or where he got to pick up this from. So I don't think it's because he's working. I think the reason why Dre is not answering the phone calls, maybe he's at this last court hearing they had. Maybe he's trying to back himself away from Nesto for a little while. Or it could be, he doesn't want to be on YouTube anymore, because these calls, they are being put on YouTube. So maybe he's at the point where he just don't want his voice on YouTube anymore. And I understand that. If that's what it is, I understand. We're not gonna get any type of video visitation from Dre. Dre is not going up there, because now that he knows that Sonya's visitation videos are on YouTube, Dre is not doing that. So Nesto is not gonna get a visit from Dre anytime soon. I just think it's at the point where Dre is just, tired of his voice being on YouTube. That's what I think. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Why do you think Dre isn't picking up the phone for Nesto? Because I know Dre by now knows about Shirley's divorce and everything else, because he does, listen to the bloggers on YouTube. So he knows something. He knows the updates. But what I want to know is, why isn't he picking up the phone for Nesto, his friend of 30 years? Why isn't he picking up the phone? Maybe he's writing letters and we just don't know. He could be writing letters to Nesto. That's possible. But because the last time Nesto and Dre had a conversation, Dre said something he said something on the call, and it got played, somebody heard it and they got very upset. So maybe that's what kind of pushed him back. Like, nah, we just not going to talk on the phone. That's why he's not answering Nesto, because he don't want to talk about some things and it makes somebody else upset. It could be where he can't have a conversation how he wants to have a conversation with Nesto. They used to talk in a certain way to each other, and they can't, because we are listening. Which we are. We are listening. The calls get put on YouTube, and we are listening to the calls. So maybe maybe he said he is sick and tired of it, and he and he is done with it. I don't know. But wow, Nesto called him a few times and he didn't pick up. So what do you guys think is happening? Let me know. I'll talk to you later.